Welcome to Money 911, where we empower you with the knowledge and tools to take care of your financial future. Today, we celebrate International Women's Day and the 9th Annual Women's Wealth Symposium, a powerful gathering designed to help women build financial confidence, break through barriers, and create lasting wealth. Because when women thrive financially, families flourish, communities grow, and the world transforms. Get ready for an inspiring conversation filled with actionable strategies, expert insights, and financial wisdom you need to step into true independence. Let's dive in with Linda Fisk. All right, Linda Fisk, I am so privileged and honored to have you here and to talk about your wonderful International Women's Day celebration in Dallas on March 8th. Beyond excited.
Oh, Kris, we're so excited because you are going to be one of our keynote speakers. You're going to be one of the main attractions for the 9th Annual Women's Wealth Symposium in Dallas, Texas on March 8th. And I tell you, Kris, you offer such a wealth of knowledge and insight. You offer so much support for women all over the world. And this is going to be a truly breakthrough day. You know, our mission at the Women's Wealth Symposium is to empower women by offering essential knowledge as kind of a key component of a solid financial strategy. And we believe that information is a powerful tool that can boost the confidence of women and equip them for success in all of their endeavors and their ability to shape their own financial future. And you, Kris, maybe more so than most of our other speakers, have an incredible legacy of doing that, being an innovator, being a pioneer, a trailblazer in the area of providing financial services to women when that was not accepted. That was not the norm. That was not the practice. And yet you broke from tradition, really dedicating yourself to providing the resources and the insights that women need to shine and to thrive. And I really believe that everyone's financial well-being is an essential part of their overall success. So I'm really excited that on March 8th, we gather together to support women on their journey to financial literacy and empowerment. And thank you so much for being a part of it, Kris.
I am so honored and privileged because it's been a journey of faith and 35 years and then to be able, this is like, did you just make this custom event for me? Because it is exactly, if I had to design it, what I would do. Because you go to school, you learn how to make money, you get out of school, and what do? You go make money, and most people give it to some guy to gamble, and they have no idea where it is. And then what I've seen is that they would show up in my office to start their retirement plan at 50, 60, and 70. Hello. I even had somebody at 90 show up. So it's no judgment. It's just not talked about. And there's so much of it is a financial confidence and a mindset. I really, around year 25, when I wrote my book, I kind of saw that, what I do is pretty unique because I'm on the safe money side. So a lot of people are talking about how you make the money. And when you make the money, how do you get out of the taxes and create income you'll never outlive? With all of that said, Linda, what do you think the biggest financial mindset block that's holding women back today? What do you think that is?
You know, that's such a great question because many women cite money as their number one source of stress, and that impacts their mental and emotional health. And it can be compounded by factors like inflation, economic instability, and of course, the persistent gender pay gap. But I will tell you that bringing together top financial experts like you, I think will help women all over the world build a better playbook. I think that you and other speakers at the Women's Wealth Symposium March 8th will offer practical strategies to increase income, identify profitable investment opportunities, and be able to allow women to save for the future, to set themselves up for a stronger 2025 and beyond. And I would also say that, as part of Leadership Global, I have the incredible privilege and honor of speaking to global leaders all over the world and across the globe. Women make significant contributions to their families, their communities, their economies, and yet they continue to face really unique challenges in achieving financial independence. And as you said, sometimes that's mindset. Sometimes it's because of the gender pay gap. Sometimes it's due to deep-rooted social norms where we might have grown up in a community or a family that told us it's not polite to talk about money. You should never talk about how much you earn. It's not appropriate for women to lead the household in terms of investment strategy. And some of this is cultural attitudes too. Women in different parts of the world and even different parts of the United States have very different ideas of what it is to have personal agency around their financial future. But I will tell you that my belief is that even more so than mindset or deep-rooted social norms or cultural attitudes, there has been limited access to objective, unbiased financial education. And women often find themselves at a disadvantage when it comes to managing their money effectively because they haven't been taught how. And for many, many years, women were discouraged from taking a leadership role in managing their own finances. And they were put in positions of being intimidated, being confused, being, I think, sometimes very intentionally railroaded into certain decisions. But for us, we believe that economic empowerment is not just about giving people or giving women access to money. It's about helping them achieve agency, personal control of their finances, allowing them to pursue their own goals and to shape their own financial futures. And so that's why I'm so excited about having you at the Women's Wealth Symposium, because together we're going to equip women with the knowledge, the skills, and the confidence that they need to make informed decisions about their finances through objective, unbiased financial education.
Absolutely. It's such an honor, and it's sort of surreal to me when I say 35 years, because I still feel like I'm 35 years old. But inside of that was a lot of, like you said, of breaking a financial barrier and the social norms and the gender biases and all of these society conversations. Because back in 91, 92, when I started, I remember going into, a big insurance room with, 3,000 men and maybe 10 women. And, and I didn't really realize it kind of till, maybe in 20 years down the road, there was something going on there that I really wasn't even aware of. I was just being pushed to go forward and go into places that, oh no, you're not allowed to talk about living trusts and all of these different, it really was like pushing the barriers, and still is, because that building financial independence is a process. It's just you do one thing. It's building mindset. It's building, actionable steps. And, if you consolidate it, because you've had the whole bandwidth of all the speakers that are going to be there. But if you took 3 steps that maybe every woman could take for financial independence, what would you say that would be?
I love that. Well, I will tell you that I'm sure even I am going to be able to learn so much because I'm going to be an active and engaged learner at the Women's Wealth Symposium. But I will tell you that simply having a community of women around you that serve as mentors and coaches and advisors is so important. And at the Women's Wealth Symposium, we are going to provide a safe platform to inspire, empower, and educate, and really transform today's woman in leadership. This one-day symposium is actually intentionally curated to help women learn the key financial principles to not only grow your money, but to keep it flourishing for generations to come. And for me, I think what I have learned, the three keys, one is surround yourself with people you trust and that know you deeply and that you can be completely transparent and honest with about exactly what your financial situation is right now and where you want to be 10 or 20 years from now. So you have to surround yourself with people that you can learn from, that you can grow with. And I actually think that learning in a community, a safe, protected, confidential community, can be really helpful, especially when you are surrounded by women who have achieved the level of financial success that you aspire to. I think that is absolutely so important. And the second thing that I would say is, again, to find someone that you can work with one-on-one, who you trust, who you know has your best intentions at heart. They're putting your needs and your goals and your unique definition of success beyond what they feel like they need to push in terms of financial tool or product. And so in my mind, I really believe that learning in a community, having a safe group of advisors, mentors, coaches could be really important. And the other thing that I would really recommend for all women is be bold. Ask those questions that maybe you've been hesitant about asking. Ask, hey, I don't know what a REIT is, a REIT. I hear it being tossed around a lot. And
Right.
maybe I'm supposed to know what that is, but can you explain it to me? There is no shame in being very open and honest about the things we know and the things we're learning and the things that we haven't been introduced to yet. Listen, I don't know how a carburetor works. So I asked my mechanic what's wrong with my car and how they can fix it and how the carburetor works, right? Because
Right.
I don't know that. And honestly, I don't know that I could ever fix a carburetor. Well, very similar to financial expertise. I may never know everything you know, Kris, but I know you and I trust you. And so I have a go-to resource that I'm not afraid to ask questions. I'm not afraid to be bold and admit what I have not been introduced to yet, concepts that are still foreign to me. It is absolutely okay. And you need to create a safe environment where you have the freedom to ask the questions that are really going to allow you to make a data informed, really smart, sound decision for your own financial planning.
Linda, thank you for creating this safe space because it's exactly what's needed. These are scary things and money is just energy and besides what we're talking about, there's a whole nother level of it's changing. It isn't the same world that, my daddy had when he was born in 1919 when the stock market, was how he made millions, right? It's changed. And then the way the world is. And so there's a lot of levels, but when you're in a community and you have different experts that fill in all the gaps, then you got 360 coverage and feeling that you're not alone. And that is huge to know that there's people around that know what's going on, that to me at this point in my life, it's a living legacy. It isn't waiting until I cross over. I'm living it now. I want to give you the benefit now because that's my money, the joy of sharing all of the gifts that I've been given. And I had no idea that there are very few people that actually position what I do. I do the safe money side of the world and show people how to protect their assets. And no matter whether my multimillionaire clients or people living paycheck to paycheck, there's always these basic three things that they don't do that I get to talk about at your fabulous event. And
Yeah, honestly, I can't wait to hear your talk on the three secrets for safe money and a
yes,
fabulous future. You're going to expose the three biggest myths about money and investing, and I'm going to be front row taking copious notes because I will tell you that, you have shown the way that you don't really need to put your money at risk. And you may not be getting the best advice from your broker. You need to be asking, how much is it costing you to manage your money? So learning how to improve your financial picture and begin creating healthy money is absolutely step one. And so the fact that you're going to be talking about how to protect your hard-earned money and celebrate your retirement with the peace of mind that you deserve is going to be an incredibly life-changing discussion for so many women. And I think that, the fact that you can say, if you want the peace of mind that comes from knowing with 100% certainty that your hard-earned dollars can help you reach your retirement dream, that is life-changing for so many women. I just can't imagine knowing with 100% certainty that I am going to be able to reach my retirement dream. So I can't wait to listen and learn from you, Kris, as you really unfold during your presentation an easy to understand, solid wealth plan.
And Linda, that's why I feel like this is just like a runway to blast off and take lots of people with us, because that's the joy is in the giving of that. And it's not a brag. It's not that I'm so smart. It's just I've done this 35 years, over 6,000 clients, and no one on my watch has lost a dime in any market risk. And people look at me like, what? Seriously. So I'm not throwing darts at stocks hoping that that's going to work, because I saw this angst in people. It was like a subconscious thing. They were like always looking over their shoulder at what's going on with the stock market. And it's a roulette wheel. Is it going to be there or not when you retire? That is not the way to live. This system, the money system, is a mess. So it's not like, it was a divine setup the way the system, but it's how you can get through it and not only survive, but prosper and be able to create your living legacy, your foundation, and your family legacy. So it's, you know, the word excited or exciting just always falls so short to me. I even, try to define something else, but the peace of mind that knowing that all of your affairs are in order is priceless. So I think we're going to give that to a lot of women that are going to show up and be able to walk out of there with value and actionable steps that they can take, and to know that there is a way, and get out of the intimidation, don't you think?
Yes, I absolutely love that, Kris. And you earlier you mentioned mindset, and I do want to know that that is an important shift from living in a mindset of scarcity to moving into a mindset of abundance. And I know you're going to talk about that. And I do think that that is such an important shift for so many women around the world. And what I've seen is that what makes one person successful money and another one give up is really simple. It's their money mindset. So what you believe about money, about yourself, and about the world really does shape how your life will unfold. Your money mindset does shape the way you feel about debt, your attitude towards people who make more money or less money than you, and how easily you can give, your ability to invest with confidence, and so much more, even how you feel about retirement. So the fact that you are going to touch on this idea of mindset and being able to create that sense of confidence around retirement, I think is going to be just transformational. And I really believe that every single day you have the power to make decisions that will move you forward financially or that will set you back financially. And it's totally up to you. So I will tell you that I know you're going to spark some creative solutions. I know you're going to spark some incredible thought leadership. You're going to create opportunities for people. You're going to reframe situations for people that is literally going to be life-giving.
Well, Linda, thank you for this opportunity and the beautiful platform. And you're absolutely right. Because I mean, the I mean, the amount of time to be able to share this will consolidate a lot of good points that people will be able to take with them. And But it really I don't know what the percentage, but it's a big percent. A lot of it has to do with the mindset every moment, really, in life, for life. But
I agree.
right,
And right now I feel like this is such a needed conversation
oh
because
yeah,
many Americans are currently experiencing financial challenges. But women have been particularly affected by factors like inflation,
right,
lack of access to childcare, equal pay, even student loan debt. And so I think right now is such a perfect time for us to really deep dive into what's holding women back in terms of securing their own financial future and examine why women still feel less confident when it comes to money and shift that mindset.
absolutely. Well, that's what we're going to do is we're going to shift the mindset. Tell everybody where and how they can get tickets and come to the great event.
Oh, thank you
Yeah,
so much, Kris.
yeah,
So, if
yeah.
you're interested in really shaping your financial destiny and taking control of your financial health, then you are warmly invited to join us for the ninth annual Women's Wealth Symposium presented by Bank of America on Saturday, March 8th, here in Dallas, Texas, celebrating International Women's Day. So the entire day is in celebration of International Women's Day. And this event will be held at the Highland Dallas. It's a gorgeous hotel. It's part of the Curio Collection by Hilton. And if you are interested in being part of this amazing live in-person event, or you want to be part of our global live streaming audience, don't hesitate to grab your ticket now at leadhershipglobal.com WWS event. So in leadhershipglobal.com, you simply go to events, you look at WWS event and register. So we can't wait to see you Saturday, March 8th. Thank you so much.
All right. We'll see you there. Today, we explore the keys to unlocking financial independence and rewriting the narrative for women everywhere. The path to wealth starts with education, action, and a commitment to take control of your financial future. As we celebrate International Women's Day, let's commit to creating a world where every woman is empowered to pursue her dreams, build her legacy, and shape her financial destiny. Thank you for tuning in to Money 911, because when you take care of your money, you take care and charge of your life. We'll see you in Dallas on March 8th. Until next time, stay empowered, stay informed, and keep building your fabulous financial future. There's so much to learn about healthy money. I hope today's discussion brings you one step closer to securing and protecting your future. So you can get started on the right foot, go to meetwithkrismiller.com and schedule your free financial fitness strategy session. Thank you for listening, and please subscribe to Money 911 so you don't miss our next episode, which includes health, wealth, and peace of mind.
Lives inside of all